Hi, this is Emma.
And Michaela.
And you're listening to
Sleeping in Park, where we talk about our trips to beautiful places.
Follow along as we dive into our past trips and our trip planning. Yeah. This is episode 5.
We're on episode 5. Today we're talking about
Our experiences in Grand
experiences.
Teton.
Yeah.
As well as some geology / little history. And then we have a quiz
A
for
little
each other.
quiz.
Yeah. Let's see how that goes.
We're gonna try it.
Yeah,
It'll be interesting.
We're both gonna fail.
It's gonna be fun.
But we get to learn more about Grand Teton in the process, which we love.
Exactly.
So,
And we did animals.
yeah.
We did animals.
We were very interested in wildlife this year on our trip.
Yeah.
Like, very focused on it. So, we were excited to learn more things about it.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
So,
Okay, so our first year, or I guess, our first year in Grand Teton, we kind of expected to just drive through it.
so all the blogs I looked at, and it was multiple, said you can do this park easy in one day. You can see almost the entire park by just doing the pullouts. So I had planned out which pullouts to stop at, like the best ones that people had said, and then I planned on us doing Taggart Lake and Hidden Falls. Our first trip didn't go as planned.
Yeah. So we actually ended up doing just about every single pullout
Yeah.
along
Yeah.
the loop.
So I picked, I don't even remember how many it was, but then we did all the ones that weren't in our itinerary.
Yeah.
We were like, oh wait, this is 5 feet.
Like,
from
hold
the
on,
last
this one is so pretty, even though
we
there's
need to. It's a different
slightly
view.
different angle. But we have
need
to stop.
see it. So ridiculous. But I'd say it was fine because, like, you know, sometimes, like, we plan stuff, but it doesn't always happen the way we plan it, which is totally fine.
I actually love the way we did our first.
Yeah.
Like, I love that we loved it so much and
that we didn't even have time to stop.
Yeah.
Or do both of the hikes.
Because we ended up seeing a lot more than we would have.
Yeah.
So.
Or for, like, longer. Like, we sat at pullouts for a lot longer than normal, too.
Yeah, that's true.
And just, like, slow wandered.
Yeah.
We were like, oh my gosh.
We were just in awe the whole time.
When we first got there, it was so cloudy because it was, like, kind of rainy. And we were like, oh, this is cool.
Mm-hmm. And then it kind of started to clear up.
And we were like, oh my god.
And we were just like, no way, we're here right now. We were dying. We were in love.
Yeah.
Just in love.
Instant love. That is why the Tetons hold a very special place in our hearts.
Yes.
They're
and
like our mountains.
It was like, as the clouds started to clear, the song Snow by Zach Bryan was playing.
Yeah, that's our Grand Teton song.
Grand Teton song.
Yep.
It
just is.
We go to the same spot every year
and
listen to the same song.
We'll get to that spot further on in this episode, but that is our Grand Teton song.
Yeah. So, starting from the south end of the park.
Yep.
By Gross Venture.
So Gross Venture River Viewpoint.
Yes.
Was our first stop actually this year.
Yes.
Because we came in this year, we drove up through Utah, and so we got to go through Alta, Wyoming, like we said in the last episode.
I believe.
I love that drive into Grand Teton.
Beautiful. It was through the Bridger Teton National Forest.
Yeah. And it was gorgeous. I loved just the whole west side of the state of Wyoming.
Yeah.
Just love it.
Just love it.
Just drive the whole thing.
Just drive the west
and
side.
then drive the top of it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Hit Beartooth Highway and
the Bighorn
National Forest.
We love them all.
We are so off topic. So many tangents. We are not even like 1 minute into this. Okay. We knew this was going to happen with this episode.
We did.
Both in a bad mood. It was because we were in town. We stopped in town on our way in, and Michaela had just found out that her new fiance wasn't going to be home from work in like a month.
Yeah. It was like pretty much like, and this trip was like 2 weeks long.
It was 2 weeks long, yeah.
So it's like, I already hadn't seen him for like that almost 2 weeks, and then I wasn't going to see him again for another week until that weekend. So it was like 3 weeks. And we had gotten engaged less than a week before we left for this trip.
Yeah.
So it was like...
Fun fact, she got engaged 2 days before my wedding anniversary.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
I love it.
I love it too. It's my favorite.
sad, and I was just not in a good mood.
Well, because this was right at the end of our trip, and we were both like, this was our longest trip, and we were both so looking forward to going home. Like, we love our trip and had so much fun, but we were like, I just
want to kind of go home.
I'm ready.
But then,
so yeah, we pulled out, and we were like, oh, what's there? And there was probably like 20 people with like nice cameras. We went over there, and we tried to listen to what people, we were eavesdropping, trying to figure out what we weren't seeing. Well, it was a moose and a baby, and you couldn't see it anymore. So we were like,
we stopped there for like 10 minutes. We were probably there for almost 10 minutes.
Yeah, waiting.
And we never saw it.
And at this point, you still couldn't really see the Tetons. Yeah. So then we were gonna go to our campground, but then we were like,
no, yes, we could, because remember, before we got out of the car, I was like, does it look like I'm crying? Because
it was before. You're right. We could see the Tetons.
So when you're coming in from that south entrance, there's like this giant hill that you're driving kind of like right next to, and then the hill starts to like go down, and then all of a sudden the Tetons just appear.
That's right. Mikhail started bawling,
and I started crying.
To Loving the Cowboy by Kelsey Mallory.
I was just emotional. I was having an emotional day.
She's like, the Tetons. To be fair, one of us has cried every single year we're at the Tetons.
Actually, both of us cried this year. Thank you very much.
Yeah. You cried the first year. No,
you cried the first year.
You cried the second year.
And we both cried this year.
We'll get to that.
Yeah, that's a story that we'll get to.
Yeah.
But, yeah, so I started crying. And then we had saw those people pulled over, and so we're like, well, let's just get out and see what it is. And I remember I turned to Emma, does it look like I'm bawling?
That's
like,
right.
is my face red? Are my eyes red?
It was a good cry.
Crying. Like, crying. Tears streaming down my face. It was bad.
Yeah, so you couldn't see the Tetons, my mistake.
Yeah.
But then we kept driving because we wanted to get a little bit better view for sunset before we went to our campsite for dinner. And we stopped right across from the Jackson Hole Airport. Mm-hmm. It's called Sleeping Indian Turnout.
Yeah.
And gorgeous.
Amazing.
Was gorgeous.
I would love to stop there and just sit there and watch planes come in and take off and stuff. I feel like that'd be so cool. Song. Yes! Yeah. Like, I think that'd just be so cool, because you got just a beautiful view. Mm-hmm. And then you can just watch airplanes, because who doesn't like to watch airplanes? And we pulled out our cameras to take pictures, and this nice couple in the Jeep behind us that was parked are like, do you see it? And we were like, see what? We were just taking pictures of the mountains. Yeah. And he's like, the elk right there. And I was like, oh no. Because then we saw it.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh my god.
Yeah. And so then we come back in and go out through the sunroof to get a better view, so the road isn't in it as much, because it's on the opposite side of the Tetons.
Yeah.
The Sleeping Indian Turnout. And we got some good pictures.
We did.
And then they started to drive away, and the girl's camera was on the roof of their car. And we were like screaming at the top of our lungs, like, no! Like waving our hands. They weren't stopping. And then there was a person in front of us getting back into the car, and I was like, honk your horn! I was like, the camera's on the roof.
We were freaking out. We were freaking out.
Oh my gosh.
It was like a really very nice camera.
Knowing how much cameras cost, that was a very nice camera.
It was very nice. So,
luckily, they heard the horn. Yeah,
they stopped and she grabbed it, and
So yeah, that happened.
Yeah.
After that, we backtracked just a little bit to go down Gross Venture Road.
Yep.
And then there were a couple. There was like maybe a handful of cars, not that many.
No.
And there was this nice couple on the side of the road. So
and they were kind of like farther away from everybody else.
Yeah.
But they had an amazing view of a moose and her baby.
Yeah. And a spotting scope. And they let us see, and they were chatting with us. And they had just come from Yellowstone, and we were going there next. So we were talking about where to see animals and some stuff. And it was very nice.
Yeah.
I love national park.
It was so cool.
National park people are
They're always so nice.
You know why? We're convinced that it's because people are outside.
Because you're in nature.
Nowadays, most people work jobs indoors, right?
Yeah.
We weren't made to be like fully inside, you know?
Mm-mm.
See, we noticed that whenever we're in the car too long, we just need to get out on a hike.
Yeah.
Because we are in a great mood as soon as we're on a hike.
As soon as we get on the hike, we're
like, boom.
We go from 0 to a 10
in energy.
So
in
fast.
Our mood, yeah.
We just get so excited because we know we're going to get to see something just amazing.
Yeah.
Well, then, like, the views on the hike.
Even just like walking outside. And then we headed to our campsite after that. Gross Venture Campground.
Yeah.
And we had a really nice spot. It was on the west side of it, so we had a view of the Teton.
Yeah.
We made sure when we booked
that we had a view
yeah.
of the Tetons. And we did.
So it's an electric site, or it was, but we selected tent when we were checking
and it
out.
still let us reserve that one, so we were like, it's
fine.
Anyway, our campsite was real nice.
Yeah, it was giant.
It was
we
huge.
loved it because it was meant for an RV.
It was fine though.
Yeah, I felt a little bad taking that one, but I was like, it let us do it.
Yeah,
with the tent selected instead of it. Because, like, with group campsites, it won't let you select them unless you have so many people in your group.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. So I was like, it must be fine if it's letting me select it,
exactly.
right? But gorgeous sunset.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
And we had burgers at night.
Yeah.
Oh, they're
so good. Loved that night. That was a good night. And they have bear boxes there.
Yes.
So our first 2 years, we went nowhere that had a bear box. And we camped,
which was weird, because we, like, our first year, we were in Glacier.
Camped inside of Glacier, inside of Yellowstone, right outside of Teton, like
heart of bear country.
Yeah. This year, we hit California, and
like,
every single place we went had bear box, and they're like, bear aware, and I was like,
bear aware, and
like,
we didn't see a single one.
No, we didn't. But we're like, they're being so overdramatic. But then we actually liked the bear boxes.
Yeah.
Because when we do our sleeping setup, our stuff goes in the front seat. So we could, and most of over 50% of our stuff is food. So we could put it in the bear box, and then we would leave with our sleeping setup already good to go.
Yeah.
And we didn't have to worry about it when we got back, which was really nice.
Yeah, it was.
Actually, we really
so we, like, get everything set up.
Yeah.
And then go watch the sunset
takes, like,
somewhere.
10 minutes. We timed it this year.
We did.
We did it
so good.
We did it in less than 10 minutes, I think.
I think it was 8 something.
Yeah. And then in the morning, we moved slower, and it was like 12 or 13 minutes. But we were like, look at us go. Well,
it's also probably was like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning when we were doing it. And, a girl be tired.
And we just woke up, so, I mean, yeah.
So it was like, okay. And the timer actually, I think, helped us go faster in the morning, though, because we were like...
in the mornings, we're usually a little bit slow.
lag in the morning.
Yeah, at night, we're usually pretty snappy, but in the mornings when you first get up, you know? Because you don't even stand up until, like, for a minute,
Yeah.
And you're like, I guess you do stand up. But the start of it...
But, like, the start of it, when we're, like, packing up our sleeping stuff, we're just sitting there.
Where did we get to? How did we get to here? Bear boxes. Bear boxes. Anyway. So then, going west, like a little bit northwest, is the...
So if you just follow, because there's really only
go
one
off of
road.
Venture Road.
If you go off the road and you keep
take a
going,
right, and then you take a left, Craig Thomas Discovery and Visitor Center, which we talked about last one.
And that's like right inside the park, like right after the entrance station.
It's right
before. It's right before the entrance station.
This whole thing is like in the national park boundaries, but it's right before you show your pass or you pay for a pass. Yeah. We talked about that visitor center a little bit before, but that one is definitely the largest visitor center that we found. We liked it. Smaller gift shop, but it
was super cool because you learn a lot.
Was that the only gift shop we stopped at the first year? It was.
I think it was.
And we saw our national park.
Because that's where we got that shirt.
Yes, it is. Reppin' Grand Teton. Yeah. So is Michaela. This is one we got.
Except this one, I got it in Coulter Bay.
Nope.
Yes.
Nope. You got it in Jackson.
No, I got this one at the Coulter Bay gift shop.
No, because I have the same one.
Yeah, we both got... Oh, you're right. We only got, like, magnets and stuff from Coulter Bay.
And the coffee mugs and stuff, Yeah, because we stopped in Jackson first. We were scared they would have the same...
it was that second store.
Yep.
The one that we hadn't been... I don't know.
It's not Lee's Tees. It's off of my back, shirt off of my back.
Shirt off my back.
Yeah. That's where we got that shirt. This one was at Craig Thomas Discovery and Visitor Center. But, anyway. We found our national park quilt. Oh, my gosh. We bring a quilt with us every year on our trip for the cold nights.
Mm-hmm.
We usually pull it up a couple times every year onto us, but we were like, oh my goodness, we need a national park because we'd never seen one before. And we were like, we need a national park quilt.
It was so cool
to bring on our trips. Yeah. And then we also found a Grand Teton. So it's like a what do you even my grandma calls it, I don't remember what it's called. It's like
Like a collage, or like
no,
what are you
it's
talking
like when
about?
it has that big picture in the middle on a quilt,
Yeah,
and then just has borders.
yeah.
What's the middle piece called? There's a name for it. Kayla don't know.
I don't know.
But then we also saw one that had just like a big picture of the Grand Teton, big, and then make it a quilt. We want some Teton quilts.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Oh my gosh,
I love
that.
quilts.
Me too.
I love that.
Me too. And then down that way, off that road is Moose Wilson Road. We stopped there. The first year we went, it was like heavily under construction, so we didn't.
Oh, that's right.
Because I really wanted to go to see moose.
Yeah.
But we didn't go. We couldn't go down there, or like we couldn't make it all the way. So I was like,
have we ever seen a moose down Moose Wilson Road?
No.
Because I don't think we have.
We even went in the early morning, early morning, because that's the best time to see wildlife. Early morning, late or later
at night.
Yeah. But we drove down there the second year, mostly forested. It was pretty.
It's a very pretty road.
Yeah.
We didn't see any moose, which is kind of ironic because it's called Moose Wilson.
It is a popular place to see moose, though. Like,
yeah, we just haven't yet.
Yeah. But then if you turn around from there, go past the Craig Thomas Discovery and Visitor Center and take a left, that's where you will reach the entrance pass gate thing, whatever. Don't know what's happening with my hands. And that's a really pretty view of the Tetons.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
And then like right after that almost is the Windy Point turnout.
Yep.
That's gorgeous turnout.
Love that.
Love it. Love it.
We love them all.
We do love them all. And we got a picture of that one this year with the sunrise and the Tetons just glowing.
I just love the Tetons in the early morning because
they're so crisp.
The sun is just perfectly coming from the east, and the Tetons, they like face that way.
Yeah.
And so the whole range just glows this beautiful orange.
And then even right after it stops glowing, it's like the crispest mountain you've ever seen. The detail on them is insane.
It's like my eyes see better, if that makes any sense. It's like the crispest.
Yeah, because in the afternoon, it's like hazy-ish. Crispiest.
It's I don't even know how to explain it.
Love it.
It's insane.
This episode's gonna be an hour and a half long. Yep. We are like 20 minutes in and we have gotten like 4 bullet points out for our outline.
We're right here. And then so after Windy Point and Turnout, you kind of come up to the like Taggart Lake
on your left hand side parking lot.
Yes.
Taggart and Bradley Lake.
I think we did Taggart this year.
Yep. Part of the trail was closed this year.
Like the end, so it just has to take a little detour.
But we like that detour.
Yeah.
Because
we got to go by horses.
Yeah, what was that ranch called?
It was
it
the
something X? It's in our notes. Where is it? I wrote it down. Climbers Ranch.
Do you have it?
Yeah, right here. Okay. We got to go past Climbers Ranch on their way back and see the horses in the mountains. It was gorgeous. We liked it.
And the wildflowers,
which normally you
really
don't
pretty.
Get to see.
Yeah.
So yeah, we saw some. Yeah, we did see some really pretty wildflowers. Really pretty wildflowers. It's along like the paved path,
like sidewalk, right off the road.
Yeah. Gorgeous wildflowers. I mean, we saw wildflowers on the hike as well, but I think that was the best field of wildflowers was right off the sidewalk.
I agree.
But this one, we went over this hike in our last episode too, but I mean, we just loved it.
Yeah.
Early morning, I think, is a great time to go
because
the parking lot filled up, and I mean, just gorgeous. You walk through the forest at the beginning, and then it starts to open up just a little bit to get some Tetons, and then you get to Taggart Lake where you you cross this beautiful, gorgeous bridge.
Yeah.
Very
picturesque.
Thank you. And the reflection of the Tetons that morning we hiked it. So pretty. Crystal clear.
I forget there's
And then on the hike back, if you turn around, you can see some really cool views of the Tetons as well.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, it's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
Because I remember we were like hiking back, and then we would like turn around every now and then and be like, oh my gosh. Like we would forget to turn around and like actually see the Tetons, but it was gorgeous. Yeah. Remember to turn around on your way back.
Yeah, but stop and turn around.
What? Obviously. I mean, like,
Well,
walk backwards the whole way.
well, we both this year started walking and just kept like looking behind us, and I think we both almost tripped multiple times because we're being so silly.
That's true. You're right.
And then after that is Teton Glacier turnout. And it's got one of those little informational signs where you can read about the glacier, which we love.
Yeah.
And then keep driving down the road as we're going north. Lupine Meadows turnout. So there's some cool hikes down this road.
Yes. Those are like the big ones though.
Yeah. I don't think there's short ones up there, but I think Delta Lake is up that one, isn't it?
I don't remember.
Delta Lake via Lupine Meadows. I think that's right.
Yeah.
But the first year we were driving, and I think we were on our way. I don't remember which way were we coming. We were coming up the same way, right? Yeah,
I think so.
We were, and then the clouds were really starting to clear.
Oh
well, actually, the clouds already mostly cleared. We could see like the tops of the mountains, but the
it was
sun
still pretty cloudy. Like it
at the
wasn't...
top, and then the sun started to break. Like this wasn't a planned stop.
Well, it rained a little bit too.
That's right.
Remember?
Yeah. This wasn't a planned stop, and we were like, "Oh my gosh, look at the mountain!" And so I just I'm like, "We're going for it.
We're going."
And this has become our spot down that road.
Yep.
A little, I don't know, like half a mile, I don't know. On your right hand side, there is a like pullout that's like a gravel pullout with like wooden.
It's almost like it looks like it could be a parking lot, but it's like not big enough.
You'd fit 4 cars there.
Yeah.
But there's a small field and a little bit of trees, and then mountain, just giant,
massive, right in your face.
Yeah,
mountain.
You can see all the details. Like there's nothing
cool.
Obstructing your view at all.
No.
It was gorgeous. So the first year,
well, you just look straight up and you're looking at the top of the mountain, but you gotta like. It's so cool.
Love it.
It's amazing. It's our favorite spot.
That is our spot. So the first year we were there, that's when we listened to Snow, and I remember Michaela has a video that's like, Emma has taken 400 of the same exact pictures of this mountain.
The mountain hasn't changed in the last 30 seconds, but she's taken about 400 pictures of it. I can't say much because I did the same thing.
And then that's where I cried because I was like, this is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
Yep.
God is good.
Yeah.
Magic. I don't.
This is heaven on earth.
Yeah, really. Yeah.
Yeah. And then
last year we stopped.
Loved it.
Yeah. Had a grand old time.
Yeah.
Every year now we listen to Snow there.
Yeah.
And just sing and dance outside the car.
Yeah. And then
like
this year.
Oh my gosh. This year we both cried there. Okay. So as we already mentioned, Michaela was freshly engaged coming into this trip.
Yeah.
And I was trying to talk to her about wedding planning on our
like
drive.
The whole time. Okay, we were 11 days into a 12-day trip.
And I was starting to think, because we even talked about bridesmaids, and she didn't mention anything about like who her maid of honor. And I was like,
I was trying to avoid the whole topic.
Oh my gosh, am I not her maid of honor? Like, is that even happening right now? I really started to get worried.
I was her maid of honor.
Well, I mean, if you listen to the About Us, we are like closest two can be.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh my gosh, is it someone else? I felt like you had a mistress. I was like, what do I not know about? I mean, I know you have other friends, but I was like, who's closer than me? So I was at this point like starting to get a little bit depressed about it. So I stopped bringing up wedding stuff because I was like, Michaela keeps like.
I was like, thank God, because I don't know how else I can avoid this.
She kept like dismissing the subjects and being like very avoidant of it and like just going around the questions I was asking. I was like, okay, well, it's kind of hard to plan a wedding with her if she doesn't actually have any answers or know what. Like, I'm even bringing up multiple ideas. I brought this whole wedding binder, an entire 3-ring binder.
And I was driving it. I just remember being like, you gotta not talk about the wedding stuff because I don't know what else.
So this year we were at the Lupine Meadows pullout.
Yeah.
Our spot, our mountain.
Yes.
And it was gorgeous. It was still early morning. The sun was shining on it. It was glowing. Gorgeous. We saw, because this is the earliest we'd been there.
Yeah. We were usually there like midday.
Yeah.
The other time.
Well, and the giant waterfalls coming off the mountains, you could see very clearly. Gorgeous.
Mm-hmm.
And then we both go to the sunroof to take pictures. We're playing our Snow song, and Michaela turns to me and she's like, will you be my maid of honor?
Well, I was like, well, I just figured I'd make it official.
I was like, I honestly, at this point, had given up hope. So it's not even like making it official. I just lost all hope that I was even your maid of honor. I was like,
would you be my maid of honor?
Tears running down.
Instantly started crying. And then I started crying.
She's like, I really didn't think you were going to cry. And I was like, I didn't think I was going to cry. But it was our spot. Yeah. It was our song. It was our mount. Oh my gosh. Mikhail's getting married. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. But yeah, it was so hard not to say anything throughout that whole trip. We were
constantly together for like, this is day 11 on the trip.
So it was very difficult to avoid the topic for 11 days.
I'm actually very impressed because usually, like, our presents, we don't even, when we get presents, we just spill our guts and we're like, oh my gosh, I got you this.
I guess I got you.
Like, we can't even wait. Like, I got Michaela housewarming presents before she even got a house, and I couldn't even wait to tell her. Like, this was, okay, I waited like 6 months. I've been holding on to a few things. Yeah. And then she bought a house, and then I couldn't not tell her. I couldn't wait like the 30 days. I just had to tell her.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Ninja Creamy.
Yeah. But I was very determined to ask her at our spot.
It's very
because
cool. She did it in a
very was like,
way.
Yeah.
Most memorable thing ever. Loved it. So, that's our spot.
Yeah.
Maybe you'll catch us there, Grand Teton, because we go there every time and we'll never stop.
Yeah. We'll never not go there when we go to Grand Teton. Anyway, so we love Lupine Meadows.
Yeah. I've cried there twice. Michaela's cried there.
Yeah.
So if you get out of there, and then, I believe it's your next left is Jenny Lake.
I think so, yeah.
So this one also very busy.
Get there
before 8.
Early.
Before 8.
Yeah.
And I think you should get a parking spot. Weekends probably earlier. We've never been there on a weekend because we try not to hit busy parks on weekends. Yeah. But there's a lot of really cool hikes you can do off of this one.
Yeah.
So there's just the Jenny Lake Loop. We haven't done the whole thing of that. We walked around part of the lake.
We walked around part of the lake, but there is like a
full loop.
A very family friendly, like paved section of it by the visitor center, and that one's really cool. We talked about it in the previous episode.
It's got the models and the range.
Yep.
But our first year there, so we had planned to do
Hidden Falls.
Hidden Falls. We spent so much time at the pullouts and just like staring at the mountains that we didn't do. We decided to nix Taggart Lake the first year, and so we were like, we're just gonna do Hidden Falls. We started this hike later than we should have, and this was our first year. We were not wholeheartedly prepared. We did not have all of our 10 essentials. We did not have bear spray.
We were very ill prepared.
Yeah,
like kind of just cluelessly wandering.
Well, we know we were not cluelessly wandering,
but like very just unprepared. Like we didn't know what we needed.
Yeah. And so we are hiking. We're done, and it gets to be the sun is setting.
It's probably 7, 8 o'clock almost.
Yeah, and you never want to be still going somewhere on a hike when the sun is setting, unless it's like
because we hadn't
very short.
We hadn't even made it to the falls yet.
Yeah, we made it to the dock of.
So we were close.
Yeah,
we were half a mile away.
Yeah, there's another way to do it which is the way we did it last year, where you don't go all the way around the lake, like by the shore, which is what we did the first year. We went up and did those switchbacks, and then we got that pretty view of the lake. But so I am like starting to get nervous because I'm like, we don't have any light. I'm like, we need to turn around. This was pretty. We made it here. We've seen this much. Let's just take it as it is and turn around. And Michaela's like,
no, we're probably fine.
I'm like, Michaela, the bears. Michaela, this has happened multiple times with wildlife where she just like, there was once she wanted to just wander through a forest after we just saw 2 moose. After it was dark.
It was one, and then we saw the second one on the way back.
Okay, you're right. But you don't just wander through a national forest, you dumb.
Okay, well, it was gonna be a shortcut to our.
Except for we didn't know it was a shortcut. You didn't know that. There was no trail, and Michaela was just like, "Let's just cut through." And I was like, "Absolutely not." bears. And
That's
start
our
and then I was also like, mountain lion. Because we started
walking back. We started talking about mountain lions. We started walking back, and she brings up mountain lions. She goes, well, mountain lions, they're sneaky. They hide in the trees and just pounce on your head. And I'm like,
no, I was like, bears, you'll see usually, like, or like sometimes, and moose, you know, but like mountain lions, they attack from above. They're hiding in the trees, so you don't even see them come. That's from Heartland. Ty said that. I remember, right? Yeah, because I was rewatching it. I was like, oh my gosh, that's where I got that.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I was like, this is why the two of us go well together, because some of us have some sense about some things, and some of us have some sense about some other things.
And it's opposite things, so it works.
Yeah, it's fine. Anyway, so we turn back once we hit the docks of Jenny Lake on the other side, because we were like, yeah, I was like, yeah, no, executive decision, we're stopping before it's dark.
Yeah. Which was a good idea, good call. Yeah.
And then we did Hidden Falls last year, and gorgeous.
Loved it.
We loved that hike.
10 out of 10, we'd do it again.
Yeah.
We were kind of dying on it, though. I do remember that.
Just on one, it was on the switchbacks.
Yeah.
It wasn't once you got past the switchbacks.
Yes.
It was like, just for a little bit, we were dying. Because there was just a couple switchbacks, and it was because we were not exercising that year.
That's true.
That's true. But then this year, our plan, we had a great plan. Our plan was to take a boat ride across the lake, and we were going to hit Hidden Falls and then go into Cascade Canyon. Yeah. And we were so excited because Cascade Canyon has been on my bucket list our bucket list for 3 years.
Yeah. Since we discovered what Grand Teton was.
Yeah. I'll let you tell this part.
So we hit a bump in the road. We were literally standing in line, waiting.
I'd say it was like a road closure. It wasn't a road.
Yeah, no, it was just, we were standing in line waiting for the boat, and we were almost there. We probably weren't going to be on the next. We weren't going to be on the next one, but we were going to be on the one after that.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I got really hot and very dizzy, and it was like 65 degrees. And I'm in shorts. Heat stroke.
It was not dehydration.
I was in shorts and a tank top, and I'm sweating, like overheating, and so I kind of like sat down for a little bit and was sipping on my water, and then I got even more dizzy, started getting nauseous, and then
I looked at her, and I was like, all the color was drained from her face. Yeah. I was like, "Are you okay?"
I was not okay.
She really didn't feel good. And I was like, "Do you want to get out of the sun? Like, do you want to go somewhere where there's not 50 people around us?"
Well, and I was determined. I was like, "No, I'm gonna be fine. I'm fine." I was not fine. I ended up, I threw up in the line, surrounded by families. Oh, Mom's home. Surrounded by families. And then I was just sitting there, like, bent over, still dying. And then Emma's, like, standing behind me, blocking the sun. I was trying
to block the sun in from people from seeing her.
Yeah. And
because throwing up is no fun, and then in public
it's just even worse. And I, like, literally, I've never felt so weak. I don't think I could have stood up if I tried. I've never felt so weak in my entire life. And I finally, like, felt okay enough to, like, go to the other side where there was less people, and it was in the shade.
Yeah.
And so I sat down on the rock, and
at this point I was like, yeah, we're done. We're done.
And so Emma, like, walks, like, a mile to go get the car.
I did walk a mile to go get the car.
So Emma's, like, walking a mile to go get the car. And I'm just sitting on the rock in the shade, and I call my mom. And I also was, like, cramping really bad. So basically, I think a cyst burst. Like, I had a cyst, and it burst, and that was not fun. But, so then I call my mom, and she's, like, freaking out, like, is it it's heat exhaustion? I'm like, no, it's not.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't heat exhaustion. Like, we were confident it wasn't dehydration or heat exhaustion, like, because of the amount of fluids we'd had. Yeah. It was 65 degrees out.
Yeah.
At 10 in the morning.
Yeah. And then as I'm, like, on the phone with my mom, all of a sudden, like, my pain goes away and like I feel fine. Like I felt how I did an hour before that, 30 minutes before that. Like it all happened in like 15 minutes, and it was just like suddenly there and then suddenly gone. And I was convinced. I was like, nope, we can hop back in line. Like, let's go. Let's go. And then Mom's like, no, you're going to the ER. And then Emma's like, nope, we're going to the ER.
Well, I didn't say we were going to the ER. I said we were going to urgent care.
Urgent care.
I didn't think you needed to go to the ER. But for reference, we had an 18-hour drive ahead of us. And we were driving through the night because it was on our way home. And I was like, I do not want to be in the middle of nowhere. Or like Michaela's driving and something happens. I was like, that seems dumb. Yeah. Let's be smart.
Yeah. But so I was like, I'm fine. The doctors are literally going to tell me nothing.
Well, I figured the doctors were going to tell you nothing. It's better to have you checked out before a long car ride than not.
I'm still so sad that we didn't get to do Cascade Canyon.
Yeah, we also didn't get to paddleboard.
Paddleboard. Yeah. Do any of the things that we planned to do in freaking Grand Teton.
That's true.
I was very sad.
It's okay. I did think it was cute when your mom was like, I was so glad Emma was there because I knew if there's one person I trust with my daughter, it's Emma. I was like, yeah, my heart. I was like, yeah, well, we have to go to the doctor. Otherwise, Mama Jess is going to be mad.
Yeah.
So.
Well, so then we go to the urgent care in Jackson and sit there for an hour and a half and then takes an hour for them to pretty much hook me up to a machine and take my vitals. And guess what? I was just fine. All my vitals, normal. Could have told you that. And then they're like, well, we can draw some blood and take some more tests. We can get an ultrasound and get some more tests. And I'm like, well, I will be home at some point tomorrow. So I think I'm just going to call my doctor and see if she wants me to come in. And the doctor I met with in Jackson was like, yeah, that sounds like a good plan. I'm like, cool, thanks. For nothing.
Hey, better safe than sorry, okay? So then after that, we had it that year. But anyway, after...
That was the situation.
Yeah, so this year Grand Teton,
kind of...
That's okay, because while we were there, before Michaela even got sick, we were already planning our trip back next year.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
So we're going to do the things we didn't get to do next year.
Yes. Just wish we could have done it this year, because that would have been really cool.
Would have been cool, but next year. But after you pass Jenny Lake, you will see Cascade Canyon turnout. Love that turnout.
We love that one. That one's so gorgeous. Cool. You get such a cool view. You can actually
see that, like, you can't see the floor of the canyon, but you can see. Oh, it's just, I love it. I just love it. Cool.
But you could like see the canyon and like where the mountains kind of like. There's like space there, and it's just so cool.
We love that one.
We do.
Gorgeous.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And then after that is the Jenny Lake Scenic Drive, which is a one-way road, and gorgeous. I think it's worth it. Cathedral group turnout is off of that scenic drive, and there's an overlook for Jenny Lake on that one. That's like a little bit higher up than.
Oh yeah, we went to that one the first year. Yeah, I think that's the only time we've been to that one.
Yeah. Gorgeous. Loved it. And then some other turnouts we loved, just heading north that we hit our first year and I think our second for these.
Yeah.
Or for some of these. Mountain View turnout, love that one. Gives you a great view of the range. Oh, it's so my goodness. Mount Moran turnout gives you great. There you go, right in the name.
Yeah.
Is Mount Moran? That's one with the really cool stripe that we're going to talk about.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll talk.
Yeah.
Potholes turnout, and then Signal Mountain.
We love Signal Mountain.
We do love it. So basically, you get to drive a baby mountain.
Yeah.
Drive up a baby mountain with all these switchbacks. And we went there the first year for sunset. And did we go there last year?
We did go last year.
Sunset. Yep. But the first year we drove up there and saw the sunset. It was beautiful. You look over like
the whole
flats.
range.
Yeah.
Like
we saw her.
See like the whole part.
Yeah. Well, on the opposite side.
Yeah.
So like you see the east side of like just gorgeous. Yeah. There's rolling hills. There's a river. Like it's just
that
beautiful.
Snake River, yeah.
And we saw, I can't remember if it was a herd of elk or herd of bison the first year we were there. It was off in the distance.
I thought it was an elk. I don't know if we can actually tell.
Maybe they were just little brown moving spots.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's a long time.
We saw animals.
We did. And then last year we got there right before sunset. It was gorgeous again. And then so also the first year on our way back down at sunset, we saw a couple elk on the left-hand side, just in a little grass field, just grazing.
Yeah, just little cuties.
Yeah. Also, you get the best gas mileage going down it.
Oh, it's so fun.
Because we were driving a hybrid, so we got 999.99 miles to the gallon.
Which is the highest gas mileage you can get in that car. We were doing pretty good.
We were feeling good. We liked it.
Yeah. We're not going to get that this year.
No.
On the next trip.
Yeah.
It's going to be a rude awakening.
That's okay. It's okay.
Anyway.
Then after that is Coulter Bay Village. Yes. And that's where our favorite gift shop is.
Yep. That's so after you get off that one-way Jenny Lake Road and you get back on that main highway.
Oh yeah, that's for Signal Mountain too, and all those turnouts that I said after that. Yeah. But best gift shop.
Oh, we love it.
Stop there.
Go there.
Yeah. And Coulter Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and then also kind of near there is like Jackson Lake and the Jackson Lake Dam. Yeah. We haven't had a chance to
we haven't spent that much time in Jackson Lake.
Spend time there, but it's beautiful. So if you can do it,
yeah,
it's beautiful out there. You get an insane view of the Tetons. You have an insane view of the Tetons.
The whole entire time. We love it all.
Yeah.
And then after that, on the park road, it goes, over to the right. Do you know what I'm saying? Because for Oxbow Bend, remember you have to go over that.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go to the right side of the loop-ish kind of. I'll pull out a map. That one's really pretty. That one's supposed to be gorgeous. We went there just kind of late evening last year, I believe. That one's supposed to be really pretty for sunset and sunrise too, though.
Did we go there for
We went there for sunset the first year, but the sunset was already down. It was blue light. What for? You know what I mean?
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, where you could still see, but the sun was gone. There wasn't daylight left, really.
Yeah. So Oxbow Bend.
Where you go to the right. Yep. Yeah. And then Elk Ranch. Is this starting to go back down?
Yeah. So then there's Elk Ranch Flats, which is you get back on that main highway and you just kind of follow
on the outer loop
all the way back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Snake River Overlook, which was our first stop. Yeah. In our last podcast, I incorrectly said, I don't remember what I said our first stop was, but I thought I incorrectly said it. I just listened to it and I was like, oh, that was not our first stop. But Snake River Overlook was when we first stopped, first year in the Tetons.
Oh,
that's when the clouds were
kind of really covering it.
But we were still this is so pretty. Look at the river and the bottoms of the mountains that we could see.
Oh, so cool.
And then Teton Point turnout.
Love
that one. So this is going back south, by the way.
Yeah.
Love that one. Mm-hmm. Love it. You just see the full. It's so pretty.
Yeah.
You see so much of the range. And then Schwabacher Landing, which is our favorite. Oh my goodness.
Favorite.
Love it.
Favorite. It's gorgeous.
We went there the first year and went on the little walk down both. I think it's upper and lower Schwabacher Landing is what it's called. Gorgeous. Just beautiful. And then last year we went there for sunset, and the reflection of the mountains in the water was insane.
It just makes my heart happy.
Fills my soul up.
It just makes my heart
fills
sing.
My bucket up.
My heart just sings to the mountains.
Mine too.
We're just singing snow
to the Tetons.
And then there's Glacier View turnout.
We love that one.
Really cool.
Yeah. Was that the one where we saw elk there this morning? We went there for sunrise.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
We saw elk there. That was cool.
That was
and
cool.
A wolf. I forgot about that. Do you remember that?
Oh, you're so right. We did. Yeah. So, because we went there for the sunrise.
At 5-something in the morning.
And there was this family next to us and they were pointing out a wolf and we're like, what? And then we
You
saw
could
it,
barely
and it
see
was,
its back.
yeah,
Like, it was really good
it was
at
very
hiding.
cool. Yeah,
but it was really cool.
it was. I forgot about that.
Yeah, it was like
That's
our
cool.
third wolf on that trip.
Yeah,
I can't believe how many. Because we saw. That's
Yeah.
other places. But then Blacktail Ponds. There's a little
Oh.
trail you can walk down that one too. That one was gorgeous at sunrise too.
Yeah.
But it was gorgeous even when the clouds were coming
Yeah.
the first year too. Love Blacktail Ponds.
it's gorgeous.
Yeah. Everything is gorgeous.
And then there's Blacktail Butte Trailhead. Love. Love, love, love.
That's on the other side of most of the pullouts
Yeah.
of the road. It's like just this giant like rock that's like looks
Yeah.
out of place almost.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't you know what I mean?
Yeah. Like it's
Not that it's out of place, but it just looks different than the rest.
Yeah.
You'll notice it.
Yeah.
It's by Antelope Flats Road.
yeah.
But then there's a field of wildflowers.
It's
The
so
first year we were there, it was a field of sunflowers, like
Yeah.
luscious, thick,
Just
beautiful sunflowers.
The pictures we have are insane.
Oh my goodness.
They're so pretty. I love them so much. Those
Me
are
too.
probably one of my favorites. Some of my favorite pictures we have from the first trip of Grand Teton.
I love those ones.
I love them so much.
So pretty. And then down Antelope Flats Road
Yep.
is Mormon Row.
Which we couldn't find our first year. Don't know why we struggled to find it so much, but we could not find
I
it.
don't remember what we were doing. We had a map, and we were like, where is it?
Like we couldn't just
Because it was on
genuinely.
my list.
Yeah.
And I had a printed paper map
Yeah.
of where it was, and everything was highlighted and color-coded on my printed paper map.
Couldn't find it.
We could not find the turnout.
No.
Because I remember looking at, like, that, where it looked like that road was, but I was like,
But
there's
it-
houses down that road.
yeah.
There's no way that's it. That
It
is.
was it.
Because there was houses, like, on one side of the road, and we were like, in case you're wondering, that is it.
Yeah.
We were dumb.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we went there for sunrise last year.
Yeah.
Oh.
This was when we were camping just right outside the park, right by the Idaho border, and we woke up at like 4 and
Yeah.
left, and we saw some elk on the way, and then we got in, like, we were parked at Mormon Row.
Because we wanted to
like-
find it before sunrise, because we couldn't find it the year before. And so we
We
were
were
like, no,
very
we are getting up
concerned.
early, and we are finding this place.
We are
seeing
making
the
sure we're at the right
sunrise.
place. We were there before 5. It was
Yeah.
like 4:40 or 4
It was
something.
probably right around there, yeah.
And we sat in the car for like a good half an hour at least. And then the sun wasn't even rising yet. It was just like first light now.
You could still
Because
see
it was
the stars when we
completely
got
dark
there.
when we first got there. But by the time we got out of
Yeah.
the car, we waited until it was like more like first light ish,
Yeah.
so we could see, you know.
Yeah. And so we get there, and there's like a couple other people there. I think there was like 2 other cars, and there was like a group of 3 people, and then one single guy with his GoPro
Don't mind me.
that was,
Just had to make sure.
and there was one single guy with his GoPro that was sitting kind of like behind us, but like off to the right.
Well,
like it was weird.
it was- Yeah, well, I would say he was just like to the right.
Yeah.
I don't think he was behind. He was by that log, like
Mhm.
before like the fence part.
We
you
could
know?
like see him in our peripheral vision.
Yeah.
But we kind of just stood around and waited for a little bit, and then
And then like the 3 people that other than him that were there
Yeah.
left.
Yeah.
And so then we were like,
this was kind of awkward.
well, and the sun isn't rising, so we were like, let's go for a little walk.
Yeah.
Like, because there was like the tents and
Yeah,
buildings
there's
across the
just
street.
like a bunch of buildings that were kind of like kitty corner across the street that we just went to go look at because what else
looked
are we
cool.
gonna do while
we
we're
were
waiting?
just waiting.
Yeah. So we walk over there, and then we hear him, the guy that was standing behind us with a GoPro. We hear him walking behind us, and he like followed us out there.
And then we took a really roundabout way
Yeah.
back because
Because
we
we
were
were
like, that's
originally
weird.
like, maybe he's not following us.
Yeah.
Maybe he just wanted to see
yeah,
it too.
yeah.
So then, but we kind
But
of like
then-
took a roundabout way back to our spot, but he followed us that whole time.
And it was like way out of the way for him to get back to his GoPro that was sitting
Yeah.
there. Also, he left a GoPro there.
Yeah,
That's like $500.
yeah. It was very odd.
Yeah. And although I didn't see the people that were parked in the parking spot, like parking area that we had parked, there were 2 other cars there at the
Yeah.
time. So we went back over to
Well,
the
there was
car-
like an older couple that was ahead of us. Do you remember that?
That was after this.
You're right.
They showed up after that. Once we,
They did.
like, Then we're like, oh, that's adorable. And then we set up right behind
No,
him.
you're right. Yeah, we did.
But I think people were just wandering the area and they just weren't parked. But so we made sure not to be able to see him when we went back to our car. Like we were very careful about which way we went. Like we went around one side of the vehicle so he couldn't tell which one was ours. And then we made sure not to come out like the back of it. So we went all the way. Yeah. And we grabbed our pepper ball gun, which my dad got us before our first trip.
It's so cool. We should link it. Or try to find a link for it.
I'd say it's a little bit smaller than like a handgun, and you don't need a conceal and carry for it. It's not legal in every state, but for states that is legal in, it's very nice.
Yeah.
And you don't have to get like a new license to carry it into other states. It's just like legal or illegal. Like you don't need a, you know what I mean? So like you don't have to go through the work if you have a conceal and carry in Minnesota to also take your test or get licensed or permitted, whatever, in a different state. But it shoots balls of powdered pepper. It's like 60 miles an hour, I think.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be better than pepper gel and pepper spray.
Yeah.
Because it shoots so hard. And then
it'll just kind of like knock you out.
Yeah,
and then
or at
you'll
least
be so
knock you back.
Like the person will be so disoriented from the pepper,
the ball explodes
stuff on their face. Like you'll have more than enough time to get away.
Heck, you could hit their chest. Whoops, that probably made a weird sound because I hit the microphone. But you could hit their chest and they would still like get all the pepper. Yeah. It kind of reminds me of bear spray.
Kind of.
So we grabbed that. So we were strapped.
Yes.
And we felt better, but we did. He is by far the creepiest person we have.
That's the creepiest encounter we've had so far, which
makes me feel good because nothing bad actually came of it.
No.
But my dad has
been
we
were prepared.
Yeah, we were. Because of my father, so thank you. Yes. Just in case anything had happened. But he's always been very adamant that he's like, all of the escaped prisoners, the runaway convicts, are all hiding in the national forest.
They're all coming to get you.
Yeah, they're gonna get you in your sleep. And I was like, what are you talking? Do you hear the words coming? Yes.
We love the concern, though. We appreciate the concern.
Feel very loved.
Yeah.
We know we're loved.
Yes.
It's the funniest thing.
It's hilarious.
Because we went to Idaho last year, and he's like,
you're gonna die.
He's like, that's where all the escaped convicts are living, in the national forest. And I was like, that's what you say every time we go anywhere.
Anytime we go anywhere.
This year?
That's where all the escaped convicts
That's where all the escaped
They follow us around,
He's like,
apparently.
there's bad people. Never. I was like, what are you talking about?
No.
I do see the logic. Like, I see a little bit of a logic behind it. Like, if I was an escaped convict,
I feel like the escaped
that's where I would hide. Because you know what?
Yeah, for sure.
People ain't gonna find me there. No. You can live off the land.
Yeah.
Almost. Well, I'd go to a national forest to do that. I feel like they're less expensive than national park.
Yeah, well, and then they're protected. And you don't gotta worry about, like, being found.
I don't know why we're talking.
We're just, planning our future escape. What?
Prison we're never gonna be in. I don't know. But so, yeah.
Yeah.
That happened there. And we felt proud because we thought we handled it well. We didn't leave until after he did, so he didn't see our car and he didn't like catch us alone somewhere or something.
Yeah. No, we did good.
Yeah.
I'm proud of how we handled that situation.
Me as well.
I don't think we could have. I don't know what else we could have done to handle it better.
Me neither. But I'd say we did very well, especially because I used to be very gullible and just trusting of everyone.
Just a naive little girl.
Yeah, very.
But that's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. We match each other in other ways where, like, Michaela is naive about, or used to be more naive about animals and hiking in the nighttime.
I'm better now, I promise.
That's very true. And I'm better with creepy, scary people if they come about.
Over time. Over the years, we've improved. Anyway,
back
to the Tetons.
So, become a junior ranger, too, because it was our plan to do that this year before we hit a roadblock. So, we're doing it next year.
That was my bad.
I was going to say, where'd they go?
Oh, yeah. I don't know where they are.
We actually had... Well, they're both here.
Oh.
They're both...
We are junior rangers in Great Basin National Park.
Yep.
Is it focusing?
Oh, it's focusing on yours. Why isn't it focusing on mine?
I don't know.
Yours is better than mine. But they're free. You get to learn about the park when you take it.
It's the coolest thing!
It's adorable.
I'm so excited. I want to become a junior ranger in all the parks.
Me too.
That's our new goal.
It is our new goal. I'm very excited. But some geology that we learned about the Tetons. They are baby mountains.
They're very little.
That's why they're so jagged and craggy.
Yeah.
Is because they're so young. So Tetons are, or the Grand Teton Range is 10 million years old compared to, let's say, Glacier National Park, where they're 170 million years old, or Rockies, which are considered middle-aged. They are 50 to 80 million years old.
Mm-hmm.
And then the elderly
mountains
are Appalachian Mountains are more than 300 million years old.
300 million?
That's
That's
insane.
so old.
Well, and when you think about the shapes of those different ranges, it makes sense why,
how they're so old. Like why they look the way they look.
Appalachian are more hilly and more rounded out. Even Rockies are getting more rounded out, but Tetons, whoosh,
jagged.
We love it.
Yes, we do. So they're 10 million years old because that's when they started pushing up. That's when the plates started coming together and making mountains, but the rock that makes the mountains, if that makes sense, is 2.7 billion years old. And that's metamorphic rock called gneiss.
Spelled Gneiss.
Yeah.
So odd.
It is very silent G. I don't know.
Gnome.
I didn't invent the English language. But that metamorphic rock makes up most of the Teton Range. And one thing I think is really cool about it is that the rocks were formed from seafloor sediment. It's that old. That is used to be the seafloor. It's just, I know, but it's just cool, okay? Shut up. So it's from the seafloor sediments and volcanic debris that were buried up to 18 miles deep when the two plates collided.
Yeah.
So, I'm out.
Basaltic magma squirted into these cracks and cooled to form dikes, which is an igneous rock. Did I say that right?
So they formed dikes of an igneous rock called diabase. So the dikes, I think, are just like these sections.
There's stripes you see in the mountains, which
those
are
crazy called
cool.
Dikes.
Yeah. And where you can see those is Mount Moran. It has a very clear one.
Huge one.
It's 150 feet wide.
Yeah.
Which, if it melted, it would fill Jenny Lake over 3 times. Some other places that you can see it is the Teton Park Road on the east face of Middle Teton and the southeast flank of the Grand Teton.
Yeah. So,
but once you know what you're looking at,
it just makes it
it's whoa.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's very cool.
And then all that information from the National Park website under the Grand Teton section.
There's so much you can learn from
the
National
Park website. There's so much more information.
Yeah.
This was just a tiny sliver of it. This was nothing. If you want to know more, it's not hard.
Yeah, it's fun to learn about too.
Yeah.
And we also, I feel like we wanted to just say where the name of Grand Teton came from.
Because it's just a little fun fact, and it's kind of funny. You're going to tell me it's not funny? It's hilarious.
Well, especially when you have no idea and you go there, and then you learn what it means, you're like, yep, some men really did name these mountains.
You can definitely tell a man named the mountains. They were named by early French-Canadian fur trappers. But Grand Teton comes from the French meaning of large teat or breast.
I feel like that's why they were named that, though.
Yeah. I don't know why they were named that, but,
the shape.
Well, there's so many of them. Who has that many boobs?
I don't know. Or who's that many teats? I guess cows have...
Sorry. But those are, very different.
That's true. I don't know. Who knew what was going on?
Maybe it's
French, Canadian fur trappers.
Maybe it's
minds.
The beavers' teats. Do beavers have teats?
What?
Well, because they were fur trappers.
I was like, what are you talking about?
Maybe it's I actually don't know. Are beavers are mammals?
I think so.
They give milk to young, right?
I actually have no idea. I feel like they gotta be.
right?
Oh, but they're also like water animals. They're mammals.
Yeah.
Because they can breathe outside of water. That's what we are too far off base. Okay. So, here is the fun part.
We're so excited.
Some lights in this guy. I feel like we're starting to get dark. And yeah, my eyes
that
don't like
helps
that.
a lot.
That does help.
So we have a little quiz for each other.
Yes. So we divided it up where we each picked 2 mammals from the park because we were very interested in wildlife.
Oh, that's a bunny. I was like, what is in the driveway? It's a bunny.
We were very interested in wildlife this year, so we both picked 2 mammals that live in Grand Teton to ask or to research and then ask a couple questions about. So, do you want to go first or should I?
I'll go first.
Okay.
Okay, so my first animal is pronghorn. What is the population in Grand Teton National Park? A, 500 to 600.
Okay.
B, 1,000 to like 1,500. C, 300 to 400. Or D, like 100 to 200.
I'll go. Ooh. A? 5 to... No? How many?
No. It was 300 to 400. And apparently there's a similar size.
Wait, which letter was that?
It was C.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. There's a similar size herd in Yellowstone.
Really? Yeah. Did not know that. Yeah, good to know for our Yellowstone quizzes.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Okay. And then my second question is, how do you tell a male from a female pronghorn? There are 2 correct answers. Should I tell you if there's? I'm going to tell you there's 2 right answers.
Okay, I'll do that for you then.
There's 2 right answers.
We'll be nice.
So these are all for facial markings.
Okay.
The length of their horns, and they're either darker or lighter.
2 of those are correct. Go with facial markings and the length of their horns.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So males have black facial markings and females don't have any facial markings.
Oh, really? Very interesting.
They have like that. They have like the white and the tan, but they don't have any black facial markings. And then, but males also have like a black mane, and females don't have that.
Oh,
which I thought was cool.
That's very cool.
And then males, their horns can get up to 18 inches long.
Holy cow.
Where females usually don't exceed like the length of their ears.
Wow.
So, but they both do grow horns, and they both like shed every year.
Look at us knowing more stuff.
I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, very interesting.
So yeah.
Can I steal your pen?
Yeah.
Should we keep track of our questions, and then maybe someone who loses has to do something.
Oh.
We didn't think about this before.
No.
Mac, Emma. Okay, so my first animal was moose. Also, while researching this, I found out that Grand Teton is supposedly one of the best places in the world to see moose.
That's crazy.
Isn't it? We've seen so many moose there, though.
That's true.
And remember we talked to other people, and they'd be like, moose is on my bucket list.
Yeah. Go to Grand Teton.
Go to Grand Teton.
Go to Grand Teton if you want to see moose.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So here's my first question. It's kind of a long one because there's information in the question. Because I just wanted to share. Question. I just wanted to share everything I learned. But so one of the largest moose in the park is 17 years old and is known as the King of the Tetons. And then this is just extra information that almost has no correlation to the question at all. But 399 was known as the Queen of the Tetons. I just thought it was so cute that the King of the Tetons and the Queen.
That is cool.
But what is the moose's name?
Oh goodness.
A, Fremont. B, Hoback. C, Shoshone. D, Ninja Star.
Is it Hoback?
It is Hoback.
Because I've seen that name before, or I like heard of it. I knew that there was like
those
a
are
moose called the King of the Tetons.
These are
but
all
I couldn't remember the names.
That are actually like they're all real moose names.
Because I think I've heard of Shoshone as well.
I was gonna say Shoshone
is another popular
previously known as King of the Tetons, but no one's seen him in 2 years, and people think he's dead. No, it's like an unknown. At least I couldn't find anyone
Okay.
to confirm if he was alive or not anymore.
Wow. I
But
didn't know
no
that.
one's had a sighting in 2 years from him.
Oh.
And then off of that, here's just information for people to have, okay, about moose in Grand Teton. So the best places to see moose in Grand Teton is on the Snake River, Gross Venture River, Wilson Flats, Moose Wilson Road, and Oxbow Bend. And the best places to try and see hoback is Schwabacher Landing, Oxbow Bend, and Gross Venture River. Just see,
That's pretty cool.
learning things every day.
Yeah. I wonder if we've ever seen them.
I don't know. I feel like the bull moose we have seen, I don't know.
I don't know either.
We'd have to look at our pictures.
Yeah.
But my second question about moose, which of these facts about moose are true? Okay. It is 2 of the 4.
Okay.
Moose can outrun a human at 5 days old. Moose have a dewlap to help them swim. Moose are pack animals. Moose can dive up to 18 feet in water.
2 of them are correct?
Yes.
They can dive up to 18 feet.
That one's right.
And what was the third option?
Moose are pack animals.
I don't think it's that one. And then
Moose have a dewlap to help them swim.
I don't know what a dewlap is.
I'll tell you in a second.
I'm gonna say it's that one, just because I know they can swim.
While they do have dewlaps, it's the flap under their chin. It's used for scent marking, which I didn't even know moose did, and not rating, mating rituals.
Oh, okay.
The other true one, moose can outrun a human at 5
I
days
thought
old.
that
Isn't that insane?
I was going between those, and I was like, I don't know. I was like, well, yeah.
But isn't that crazy?
That is crazy. That's insane. 5 days old. That's impressive,
right?
Gosh, humans can't even function at 5 days old.
Moose just be crazy.
Yeah. My goodness. Okay, and then my second animal was elk.
Give me some elk.
Yeah, we love them. Okay. How many elk are in the herd that live in Grand Teton National Park? A, 8,000. B, 11. C, 13. Or D, 14.
Is it 11? Really?
14,000.
Holy cow!
It's the largest herd in the world.
That's insane.
The herd that lives in Grand Teton and they travel between Grand Teton and they migrate between Grand Teton and the
National Elk Refuge?
Yeah. It's insane.
That's so many.
14,000?
14,000?
It's crazy how many elk there are.
That is insane.
I was like, that's crazy. But yeah. Biggest herd in the world.
Visit Grand Teton.
Yeah, if you want to see elk or moose. Apparently. Okay, and then my second question. Where is the best place to see elk in the park? 4 options to our right.
Okay.
Antelope Flats.
Okay.
Willow Flats.
Oh boy.
Timbered Island. Or Lupine Meadows.
I remember to our last episode we talked about it. It's not Lupine Meadows, I don't think. What were my other 3 options, the first ones?
Antelope Road.
One of the animals is supposed to be able to be seen at the Timber Island one.
Willow Flats or Timbered Island. I'm gonna go Willow Flats and Timber something Island. Timber, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it's both of those. And then Jenny Lake was also a popular spot to see them. Yeah.
Okay, so then the next animal that I had was black bears. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Where are the best places to see black bear in Grand Teton National Park?
Yep.
3 of these are correct. Coulter Bay.
Okay.
Jenny Lake, Signal Mountain, or Willow Flats.
Oh, 3 are correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say Jenny Lake. Signal Mountain? Maybe not, yeah. And what were the other two options?
Willow Flats and Coulter Bay.
Ooh. I feel like Coulter Bay.
It's actually Willow Flats. Mm-hmm. So those are the most popular places to see them. Other areas you can see them in the park: Oxbow Bend, Moose Wilson Road, Cascade Canyon, Elk Ranch Flats, and Mormon Road. Which I think would be a weird place too.
Yeah.
But I guess black bears want it.
Yeah. They kind of just wander.
And then my second question for you is, how far can bears swim in fresh water?
Ooh.
A, 500 yards. B, 9 miles. C, 1.5 miles. D, 12 or more miles.
I'm gonna say 1.5 miles.
So actually, there is a report of a black bear swimming over 9 miles in the Gulf of Mexico.
What? In the Gulf of Mexico?
Yeah, and they cross. There's also multiple crossings of like them crossing the Mississippi River at like the bad parts. Like, I didn't know black bears could swim so good. I knew bears could swim.
Yeah, but I didn't know they were like Olympic swimmers.
For real, right?
What?
9+ miles.
Yeah. That's crazy. Good for them, I guess.
Okay, I actually wrote this down because I thought it was hilarious. So while I was looking into this, and then I was going on, I clicked out of the page I was on, and I saw this Reddit comment that said, "Oh boy, can humans outswim bears?" And someone answered and said, "Yeah, there's a name for people who try and do that. Chum." I thought it was the funniest thing, and I just wanted to tell you.
No, I like that. That's funny.
Just like people climbing trees to get away from bears.
Right? Just not
you
smart.
think the bears with the claws are gonna be slower at climbing trees than you.
Let's think about this with our brains.
Yeah.
Use the brain that God gave you. My goodness.
We know you have it. And then we'll just go with my random.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, so mine is about an animal still, because I saw this one and I was like, oh, very cool, didn't know that. Yeah. Grand Teton is home to the smallest bird in North America. What is the bird called? A weebill.
That's a cute name.
A bee hummingbird. A calliope hummingbird. An American kestrel.
I'm gonna say it's probably. I'm gonna guess one of the hummingbirds, maybe, because I know they're small. The calliope one.
That is right.
Wow!
Yeah.
Look at me go!
So, Grand Teton also have trumpet swans, which is the largest waterfowl in North America. You can see them at Oxbow Bend, Swan Lake, Flat Creek, and in the Elk Refuge.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, and then to see the calliope, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Please, no one come at me because
that's okay.
You can see those at Blooming Scarlet Gilia or near willow shrubs, just anywhere in the park.
Huh.
Yeah, and we see willow shrubs in the park. Yeah. So, I mean, you have to probably sit and bird watch.
I'm sure. Yeah.
Very cool. So, what is your random Teton question?
Mine was, when did Grand Teton become a national park?
I don't even need multiple choice because it's on
I know you know
1929.
1929.
29.
So she's almost 100 years old. That's pretty cool.
I cannot wait to go back when she is 100.
It's gonna be so cool.
That is gonna be
but cool. Fun fact: it was expanded in 1950. There's a skeeter. Sorry,
there is a skeeter.
I don't know.
That's okay. It's gone. It's over here now.
From land donated by John D. Rockefeller Jr. to protect the land from commercial development. And it's actually, so part of the land that was donated was Jackson Hole Monument, which became a monument in 1943. So it was just like 7 years later that it became part of the park. And then also part of it was to protect the elk. It was like to expand make it part of the elk refuge. So
very cool.
It was pretty cool stuff.
It's very cool stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it looks like Michaela got 2 out of 5 and I got 3 out of 5.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll comment below if you think we should have to start doing like either you get something good like a reward if
yeah.
or you have to do something silly as a
Maybe
punishment.
it's like whoever loses has to buy the other one a bubbler.
That's a good one. I like that one.
So whoever loses provides the bubblers for the next episode.
I like that.
I like it too.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Okay, I'll provide the bubblers.
Perfect.
Next time.
Thanks for listening.
Please like, share, and subscribe to
Sleeping in Park.